Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carson here. Who's ready? Who is ready to conclude things with Season 3 as we get into the final episode, which I'm really looking forward to. Just stick around in regards to information that I might have mentioned in the last episode. You'll find out why in a moment. But yeah, this season has been killing it. I mean, it's been a really fantastic season, especially with the whole cold situation, and I just feel in terms of a general quality, Season 3 has been the standout season. Over the course of the 3 seasons I've gone through, this one has, I'd say, exceeded the bar by... You know, I don't want to say a long shot because it makes me think that, it makes it sound like, you know, Season 1 and Season 2 are, like, completely lesser. But I do feel, and that's not the case because I've really enjoyed Season 1 and 2 really well. But I feel like Season 3, you know, that really had a very strong season in my opinion. And it will be very interesting to see where things go. So yeah, just a little correction, I guess, in regards to the whole situation. You might notice that this, well, on Patreon, because like I said, for YouTube, I was not going to bother putting 2 in 1, I guess. Although I feel like that might be the case with what I'm about to say. So, yeah, I was advised in regards to the fact that episodes 1 and 2, they were indeed a 2-parter event, that it was like, you know, insert title part 1, insert title part 2. That's an example I'll use because both episodes 1 and episode 2 of season 4, they are combined apparently, so it's more so best for me to watch them 2 together rather than what I mentioned in the last episode, which was originally this episode and then episode 1. But I was advised that it would be best to watch this episode, then episodes 1 and 2, which I will do together, so yeah. I've also been advised, although there's been a few people thinking that it might not be a worry, but still, I'm throwing this out there just in case, because unlike Phoebe, I cannot see into the future. But yeah, I've been advised I might need to do the Angel Season 5 approach when it comes to the intro for, I think, episode 1 or 2. We'll see. I'll have to go back and clarify in the comments, but I was warned about, you know, not looking at the intro or whatever. So, yeah, and I'll probably do, like I said, what I did with Angel Season 5 with Episode 1, because I was advised then, and it was really fortunate because it had a certain surprise ruined. So, yeah, I will do what I did with that, and I'll just duck if needs be. Like I said, some people are saying it might not be an issue, but if it happens, yeah, I'll duck and cover. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Just a little correction in regards to, like I said, in regards to how to proceed with this episode, and I guess the upcoming episode, should I say? So yeah. But yeah, with that said, why don't we conclude things with Charmed Season 3, episode number 22. Let's go.
You're a healer. You do good. Now, either you have saved too many lives, or you're about to save a life that they don't want you to save.
They?
Ooh.
Yeah, demons.
Downstairs.
More specifically, Shax, who is the Source's assassin.
Shax?
I get it. This is a practical joke, right?
The demonic
Hidden
versions
camera
of
here.
yaks?
Dear God.
Yep. Yes, your demon. Oh, whoa! Shit! Holy shit! Piper! Oh my...
Leo!
Piper!
Leo!
Oh my god!
Hurry, it's bad.
Okay. Oh my god, I just saw the blood from... Okay.
After, we don't always. I'm lucky nobody saw us.
All right, let's just get back to Phoebe.
No, someone did.
Back to me. Back to me.
Oh,
Back to me.
oh no!
Okay, I'm
No!
not exactly sure what just happened, But whatever it was, you saw it here.
They've just been Spider-Man. Oh my god.
Enough?
Except the book was written by witches with less powers than you guys have. They needed
Yeah,
the
true.
spells.
And plus, I think if he was still alive, he probably would have attacked again by now. You know, Leo, will you just
Unless he's
check
just
to make
like
sure
patching up like
the elders-
those witches. Ow. Ow.
What are you doing here?
I came to bring you back.
You just made a huge mistake.
Yeah. Oh god.
Go find out who these women are, fast. But be careful, okay? They may not want to be found.
I'm reminded of that reporter who was so obnoxious in season 1. And he's in the afterlife just being like,
I don't know, something though.
really?
Told the captain I would handle this, but I can't board them all for long.
For that being. Stand by. Okay.
Oopsie doodle.
Alana Dominguez with another exclusive. Alana?
Here we are approaching the home of where
Oh.
they allegedly live.
This is just getting more. Oh no.
Prue?
Trying to figure out how to get you out of this mess. It's pretty big news up there.
Well, in case you hadn't
Oh,
noticed,
the
it's
elders
pretty
are
big
like-
news down here too. Any suggestions?
No.
I can just imagine right now.
By all means, tell them to take their time.
Well, they're not the ones that screwed up.
Excuse me, screwed up.
Whoa!
We've been busting our wick out.
Well, we only have 2 of us. Don't ask, just orb us to the hospital, okay?
I can't. The elders won't let me. They don't want to risk exposing white lighters too.
Oh yeah. I mean
Fine,
that.
we'll just save him without your guys' help.
Look, I don't advocate them, but I don't blame them.
That still doesn't save yourself.
We don't need more of a shit
I
show
know that
to
they're the
happen.
first thing.
Where's she go? Is she trying to get inside? I hope they haven't left her unlocked. Oh, good on Phoebe.
You're not an easy girl to dump.
Y'all, I didn't risk every mean where. Home. Back to my place.
Yeah, maybe you're not a good. Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Gonna come looking for me again?
We'll fight them off.
For how long?
It's so funny. He's getting headhunted by demons. He's gonna get headhunted by the paparazzi.
So where do
This guy just wants the clouds. Oh
Look at all these interview requests we're getting. Ted Koppel, Time Magazine, Jerry Springer.
no. Oh
Sports
no. That is bad timing considering today as of recording. Yeah. Oi. Oh, foy.
A spell to make my boyfriend break up with me. Evil.
Of course, they're gonna twist this shit as well.
10th grade, they're interviewing her.
I always wondered why they broke up.
Not funny, not funny.
Don't encourage shit pipe.
Trying to contact you. I want to join your coven.
Are you nuts? This is our
Powerful. Oh, for God's sake, she just yeeted her out. Morris.
Ask the source to help witches.
Doesn't just help witches. The demonic world has been exposed too, Cole. Why do you think
Yeah,
it's
it's the enemy of my enemy shtick, I guess.
But make it your idea. Pitch it like you're doing it to save him, not them.
Yeah.
Whether that's why you're doing it or not.
Ooh.
True. Have we been exposed?
What business is it of yours?
I may have a solution. Tempest's powers.
Are still weakened from when he last turned back time. Doing so again will destroy him.
I mean, surely.
What other choice is there?
Yeah, I mean, surely that's not of concern.
Which joins us.
No.
Should never do that.
Not even to save one of her sister's lives.
No. We
Well,
are
if I'm
not
being
doing this.
Wait.
Oh, he's going to as well. Oh, foy.
We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do.
We're gonna do talk shows and book signings and movie deals and then be taken by the CIA and dissected.
And then a CW reboot.
What was that?
No, 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 no. Oh my god! Oh my god, Piper! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the You!
I killed the wicked.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You crazed, deranged asshat!
Okay, we have to keep going. Come on.
No, no, we're not. No, no, we're not dealing with this shit. No, we're not dealing with this shit. Really? Get out the fucking way! Are you fucking in? You fucking Holy shit! I mean, they're gonna see this as attacking the innocent. Time definitely has to get reversed now, because now they've captured that shit and they're going to out her as, you know, the Wicked Witch of the West.
I'm cold. I can't feel my legs.
No, no, no.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
It has to go back. It has to go back. No.
It's not.
Oh, come on, fuck off, will you? Just...
Okay, stop it right here, here.
We make this right or not. Go!
Oh my god.
You don't have to do this.
Oh. For Piper, right? I don't like this finale. Fuck's sake.
Reset time. Detain him.
Oh.
And then kill his witch.
Of course.
That way I won't have to worry about Balthazar anymore.
Oh, shit.
Soft ones.
Oh my god. Oh my. No, don't you dare. No. And he's dead. He's dead. Shit. No fucking way. No way. Are you shitting me? No! No! Yo. This episode fucking stresses me out. No, I'm done. We're ending on a cliffhanger because, I mean, the whole thing was that they were, I mean, oh my god. They were left for dead anyways, and then obviously Leo bopped them. But I'm just thinking about the fact that if Leo's not going to make it out in time, is there a possibility they could bleed out? And I'm not dealing with this debacle with Piper again. I mean, there was of course Prue, but we didn't see her die in this And I'm not... Yeah. I mean, that was... It was more stressful than episode 12 of season 2, in regards to Piper dying. Because there was the possibility... there was, of course, the possibility that she was going to survive this. I mean, they're not going to kill her mid-season. But this is the final episode. I mean, there was, of course, the idea that, okay, well, we can just zip back time, undo this shit, and, yeah, Piper won't have to die. But there was also the possibility that might not have worked. Sheesh. Man, I mean, I can't with this episode. I mean, I was going through everything. I was angry because those people, those reporters and those, you know, people with those boards, etc., they wouldn't get out. They saw Piper injured and they just decided clout is the best thing we can possibly do rather than, you know what, fuck it. Worse than the elders at the minute because, I mean... I can't say shit because I was ranting about them earlier this season. But man, they really... And then obviously I was in complete denial with, yeah, Piper has to survive. I couldn't deal with this, and yeah, man, that episode was just... I'm gonna take a lap, folks. I'm gonna take a lap to just... Because especially those final 10 minutes. Or final 15. I lost track of time. When Piper got shot. But, yeah. Alright. Not processed anything. Or whatever. I'm gonna be a babble of words. I know that. Well, first off, before I just sink myself into pain, you know, offering my thoughts about this episode, for me, this was easily one of the best episodes of Charmed in its entirety. Strong way to conclude things, because not only did things went to shit and it was just intense all around, but of course, we're left on a cliffhanger. So I feel so bad for you guys who watched it in, you know, I guess real time. Yeah, is that what they call it? You had to wait months to find out what exactly happened because couldn't be me. I say that as if I haven't, you know, gone through shows and then had to wait months until the cliffhanger was resolved. But no, given the situation with this episode... and how we began it with Prue and Piper left for dead. Leo orbs in, heals them, especially with the fact that Phoebe was calling for them. But Phoebe's not here. So, and we don't even know what exactly happened. But I guess Cole neglected to tell, Phoebe about... Yeah, well, no, they neglected to tell Prue and Piper about the shack, so... Yeah. It was... Boy. It was intense. But surely, you know... Even with Phoebe out of the picture, because of the fact that they're left for dead, surely, you know, we gotta see the elders intervene, right? Because they're just bleeding out, so... Yeah. Oh, man. Can I just say, fuck you, Alice. Fuck you. I mean, not just... did she shoot Piper, which is a fucking red flag if I've ever seen one. I mean, yeah, obviously her getting yeeted out by Prue, yeah, there's a lot of stress going on, and then she's just like, oh, can I be one of you? Hee. But that does not give you the right to just shoot someone. And be, and not just that though, it's not like it was an accident or whatever. She was like, yeah, the Wicked Witch is dead. Calling Piper that as well, you could get sent to the underworld. But the fact that right now she's central to this cliffhanger. You know, we're worried about bloody Cole and the source and all of that. Alice is the antagonist here, is the main antagonist, because yeah, that really pushed Phoebe in a direction of, well, I've got to go through this because of the fact that well, she knew it was Piper because, yeah, I just, of course, instantly, I love how she instantly knew it was Piper, based on Leo's reaction, but she had to do this to save, but, you know, and to be fair, this I don't know if this would have had to happen anyways. Phoebe having to agree, because the thing is, Prue and Piper would be headhunted all of their lives. This is not a thing that is going to get 15 minutes of fame and then is just going to be forgotten about for the rest of time. This shit is big. If you reported about this in real life, then it would make the headlines for days. And then, you know, you even had the bloody SWAT, well, the SWAT team came in. Granted, because they were trying to eliminate the danger, but still, you'd have Area 51 eventually hot on their heels, because you know what they're like. So, this thing would, yeah. And obviously, going into No Way Home spoilers, Spider-Man No Way Home. So, if you haven't seen it, even though you probably know, because it's probably the most, you know, leaked thing out there, I guess. But still, just in case. Skip ahead a few minutes. But we know the situation when Peter was exposed, thanks to Mysterio. And how, you know, it was like this situation where everyone was just, everyone was just, surrounding him and all of that. Peter was getting blasted by J. Jonah Jameson. And it would get to a point where, obviously, things will eventually get dire. So, funnily enough, like, all of that... It's funny, actually, I'm just thinking back, because the whole idea was Peter goes to Doctor Strange, obviously, erase so-and-so's, everyone's memory, and then the spell botched, all of these characters come in, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and then what happens? Certain death. In Aunt May. So all of this exposure leads to a death. I mean, obviously you could say, because I have seen in regards to Across the Spider-Verse and how that's related to the threat of the multiverse, I have seen a lot of people say Peter and Doctor Strange were responsible for this, for the botched spell. But of course, that was that had to be used anyways because of the fact that Peter wanted to have his loved ones and everyone kept safe, and yeah. But it's the same thing here. This exposure has led to the death of Piper, really. So, and I had to, because A, No Way Home. I had to make that reference because A, No Way Home is my favorite movie, is my favorite Spider-Man movie. B, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. And C, you know, those references are just going to hit me whenever it's like something familiar. I'm just going to be like, hey. So, of course, things are done a little bit differently, but still. So, yeah, this is the end of things. But, like I said, with Piper and her dying. Yeah. So Alice, there's no redemption for you whatsoever. If we see you again, I will boo you to the depths of hell. So I've got a new hated character, everyone. So it's funny. I started the season thinking, God, I hate the elders so much with what they did with Piper and Leo. And then some person who just was absolutely distraught given the events of what happened. Yeah. I mean, you can be pissed about the whole situation about getting yeeted out, but she takes things to the extreme, and yeah, so and now she's caused this shit show because Phoebe can't call to Leo with Piper and Prue out for the count, bleeding out, unlike what happened originally. And here we are. So, but like I said, I don't know if Phoebe would have had to have agreed anyways, because like I said, Prue and Piper, they would have been headhunted. Well, that's why I was thinking you're going to have some kind of some widespread memory modification spell. Because you're getting exposed like that, and it's going to be big, and that's it, you're going to get headhunted. So, yeah. I don't know if eventually that would have been applicable, especially given the comment that Leo mentioned in regards to, well, you know, the witches that put those spells in, you know, they were less powerful than you. So, I don't know if it could have worked, but that's the only alternative, really. Because it's not like the people were going to just digest this and be like, cool, awesome. So, yeah. But, yeah, this was just intense. I mean, it had you on the edge of your seat, so... And that's what you love with a finale, because don't get me wrong, I have enjoyed well, to be fair, the season 1 finale had you on the edge of your seat. And then the season 2 one was be careful what you wish for. So, and I always said in regards to season 2 finale, they should have swapped things around with episodes 21 and 22. But this, because not only was it an intense finale, it was one of the best episodes of Charmed. So the stakes were there. Leo down under. And make it sound like the underworld is Australia, so no. But you get the idea. Like, Leo down under was cut off, and you've elevated the stakes, and it's like, well, you two have got to be careful. And, you know, they were watching themselves, and then some crazed fucking lunatic decided to shoot Piper with a sniper. Fuck you, Alice. I haven't said that enough. No, I mean, those who know me know I love Piper. So, her just getting shot there, and yeah. And then, obviously, my anger just grew worse when they like, especially those who could visibly see, like, the news reporter, for example, obviously could see Piper bleeding out and all of that, and was asking, oh, what happened? But surely everyone else who was obstructing, I feel like she still tried to get questions. There's a freaking emergency happening, and you're more worried about clout than someone's life on the line. Get a freaking grip. So, you know what? It gets to that point where I could understand why Prue lashed out, because people were more so worried about their 15 seconds of fame rather than someone's life. And, you know, this is her sister at the end of the day, so of course she's going to prioritize her. But they could see someone severely wounded and clout getting the top clicks, or, well, not the top clicks, but you get the idea. That was more paramount. So, yeah. I could understand, because people can piss you off. So, and let me tell you, yeah. So, and I could see why the elders were like what I was thinking of, I was thinking, oh, the elders are just gonna be like, yeah, they're they're gonna catch wind of this explosion. They're gonna be like, for fuck's sake. So, yeah, I could understand why they didn't want to kind of get involved, if that makes sense, in regards to, yeah, because, I mean, they don't, because they're already throwing a frenzy in regards to witches and all of that. And they are higher ups. You start speculating about witches and all of that, and oh my god, these supernatural powers exist. And then you've got the interference from, the heavens above, and then that's going to create a whole other, that's going to open a whole can of worms, because heaven, hell, they exist, etc. I mean, I'm sure I saw someone with alien ears, someone probably got the wrong idea of being like, oh, so aliens surely exist, right? But still. But, yeah. I do gotta say, though, I was really, really worried about what would, I mean, I still am now, given, what's happened. But during that time, when Prue was lashing out, I was really worried about what was gonna happen in terms of a supernatural essence, because yeah, those pricks who blocked the driveway, and those soldiers that were coming for her while she's mourning about her dead sister, they're going to be deemed as innocent, I guess. But humans can sometimes be the worst, and I feel like, because obviously Shax was the main concern, and yeah, they Shax was the main concern in this element, in this episode, should I say. In the perspective of the sisters, but I mean, you saw how Alice decided to take matters into extreme hands. You saw how people were blocking the driveway. You saw how people were reacting, etc. And, sometimes in supernatural shows, you do get the idea that sometimes humans can be monsters. The human race, greatest monsters of them all. And, obviously, this is not related, but there are, people out there who are just absolute scum, who are worse than demons, you could say. And, you talk about your Hitlers, your pedophiles, etc. And obviously that's not in relation to, in terms of the people in this episode, but, they were pissing off. And I'm guessing it's the main consensus, given, like I said, what Alice did and what happened in, just in general, really. But I feel like, everyone was getting pissed about the interference of the people. So, yeah, but, yeah. And, what adds insult, well, I don't know if it's so much adding insult to injury, because, they could be, yeah. Oof. But that doctor died in the original, well, not the original timeline, he survived in the original timeline. That doctor died in the rebooted timeline, so, yeah. But I was also thinking about how there was that reporter who was very fucking obnoxious in episode... Was it episode 20 of season... I know it was season 1. It was the same episode that Andy found out for real. But yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, he was trying to expose Prue. More so Prue, I guess. And she had to contend with him. And he's just probably, in the afterlife, he's just probably just like, that should have been me. So, Yeah. And just so I haven't even touched all my points in regards to what's going through my head, but I could be here for days because the idea that we're ending on that note is freaking concerning. I can't lie. Because Leo not able to orb in. And they're just bleeding out, so... And I mean, they could both be saved. I don't think, yeah. I don't think Piper's gonna die a second time, like after just, yeah. So, I don't know what, I feel like Prue, like if anything, Prue might be worse off. Unless they are both in very, very critical conditions, but it might be a touch and go situation in regards to, you know, Leo just orbs in and they're just like hanging by a thread. So I'm just really, really worried. But I mean, we'll say this, that was a finale. That was a finale. And yeah, we got to meet the Source. I don't know what I was imagining the Source to be like, to be fair. That's it. You can try to imagine, but yeah. So cool design, don't get me wrong, but still, I was just thinking, like, you know, I've never really thought about what the Source would look like, so so, yeah, but I was really wondering if we were going to see Bill again. If you get the, obviously with the idea of using Tempest, I was thinking, oh, is Bill going to return? But, yeah, because obviously he played an important role in the Season 1 finale. And funnily enough, that had ramifications as well. With, of course, Andy and, yeah, that was just a complete shambles. And now we have Prue and Piper just chilling. So yeah, but that was a really, really insane episode. I mean, I really loved I mean, the acting was like, especially when Piper was shot with Shannon, who did a good job directing this episode. Yeah. But that was a way to conclude things. I mean, I feel like with, you know, given the, you know, season that we've had, I feel like that was a pretty strong way to conclude things, in my opinion. This season has been solid all throughout. And that was a way to conclude things, wasn't it? Because like I said, for those who had to wait months, F's in the chat for you guys. Because I would be pulling my hair out in regards to wondering what the heck is going to happen. But that was a really, really great way to conclude things for this season. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!